guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is Friday. Happy Friday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going great. You know what? I've got my little cup of coffee here that says strength. I've got some strength going on. I'm a little tired, but strength going on. Yesterday was a good day. I couldn't close that video. I'm like, it's a short video, but it was still a video. And then the rest of the afternoon, I had to do some running, it worked out for me because I was already tired. And I wanted to go to bed like at 3 in the afternoon, but I was like, I can't, I gotta stay up because if I sleep now, I'm not gonna sleep tonight. And so in the afternoon, I had to actually run to the bank, do some stuff for the house, and came back, and we had little things to do around here. And then I made a list. I wrote down a list of things like that have to be done, things I gotta, do, just like mental thinking kind of things where today I got up and I was like, what do I even have to do today? I'm glad I sat yesterday and figured that out because I'm just not there of like, planning everything out really good. So I did that yesterday, which was a good thing. So I've got my list of things that have to be accomplished, little things that we have to take care of. It doesn't have to be today, but in the next week or so. And then just chilled. I chilled and laid in bed, relaxed, and I had sandwiches. The kids, we got Chick-fil-A. For what we did is we were meeting somebody at the shop, and they were taking photos of our house. And so we left, and I was like, you know what? We've got those wonderful gift cards. Carol sent us beautiful gift cards for Chick-fil-A and McDonald's. So thank you, Carol. We went and picked that up today, and or yesterday. So that was really nice because we grabbed that, we took it back to the shop, and we hung out there. And somebody came and purchased another piece of equipment, and then we just chilled there for a little bit. So it was good. It was a good day. And then by night, I said, if you guys want anything, there's mac and cheese, there's chicken nuggets, there's ramen, whatever you want. There's sandwich material. And so I think about 9 o'clock, I was getting hungry too, and I was like, I'm gonna make a sandwich. So I came out to make a sandwich, and then the boys were out here, and they're like, we want ramen. I'm like, I'll make you ramen. So they made ramen. The girls, I don't even know what the girls had, but I'm sure it was something simple like that. And then I slept, and then got up this morning, had an easy morning, and it's just been good. It's been a good day. So I'm gonna film my Gather Your Fragment. I'm gonna film it every single day. You're gonna get an entire video of it, but I'm just gonna film each day, like today, what we're gonna eat, tomorrow what we're gonna eat, Sunday what we're gonna eat, just to make it a little easier because I don't feel like being in my kitchen for 4 or 5 hours today. Just not gonna happen, and I'm okay with that. You gotta do what you gotta do. Plus, I don't have a refrigerator to store all that food in. Oh my goodness, I'm like, how am I gonna make a bunch of meals? Because there's no room in there. We're gonna have to change things a little bit, adapt and overcome, right? So anyways, gonna have to figure that out. But for now, we're gonna have to make some food, and we're gonna have to eat. And I'm gonna have to be very careful with what I pick and what I make because I want to obviously use up the food we have, concentrate on that. I'll still go shopping and stuff. It's not like I'm not going to. We can always take food with us to move and things like that. In our freezer, I'm not worried about it being full when we move. I can take it and just plug it in before we go, and then plug it in again, just load that last in the moving truck. So it'll be good. I'm not worried about that stuff, but it's the refrigerator stuff. I'm like, I have to way less buy. So I'm gonna downsize on that, which I'll get used to that. I'll figure it out. So looking at the refrigerator this morning, I'm like, what should we make? So I pulled out, I had some waffles. Remember the waffles? I think it was last week I made waffles. I put some in the freezer because we didn't eat them all. There's like 2 in there. So there's waffles in there, but someone put the cocoa wheats box of cereal out on the counter last night. I'm like, ooh, is that a sign from somebody they want cocoa wheat? So I'm thinking to make a pot of that this morning for breakfast, and then whoever wants to eat it can eat it. And then for lunch, I've got hot dogs in there, so we have like 8 or 9 hot dogs. So I'm like, why don't I make up some of the lactose-free mac and cheese? It sounds so wonderful, doesn't it? No, I bought that cheese powder at Sam's Club for real cheap, and then I made it with the lactose-free milk, and then my kids that can't do the cheese, that worked good for them. I'm sure the powder has cheese in it, but it didn't affect their tummies. So I'm thinking to make that for lunch today. That's a true Gather Your Fragments, making it and putting it, not wasting that food. And then I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for dinner yet. I'm gonna see. I have running to do today. Lots of running. I have to be somewhere. Jaden has a appointment at 4, and so that's right at my dinner hour. So I'm not sure. And then I have to clean my car. It's rainy out today, which is a good day to clean a car. My car is so dirty, so dirty. We put wood in there. We picked up a miter saw at the shop, and then we turned the corner and it tilted, and all the sawdust went all in my car. I was like, so it is so dirty. So I'm like, it's raining today. I'm like, would it be bad to go be the only one at the car wash to clean my car? But then I'm thinking maybe the car wash wouldn't be open. I'm hoping it is. I'm just gonna have to see. So I don't know. I do have a shop back here. The ones at the car wash are just gonna be a little bit more higher powered sucking action, so I might have to wait on that, which we'll see. We'll see how the day rolls. So I don't know. I might go clean my car today. If it kind of clears up and the car wash is open, I'll wash it in the rain. And then if not, then we'll just see. So I'm not sure dinner-wise what I'm going to make yet, whether it's a full-blown meal or sandwiches. It's okay. Can do those things. So, but for now, we're gonna make some cocoa wheats and we're gonna make hot dogs and macaroni and cheese. Easy, easy. You guys ready for a good day? I will bring you along for my journey. I have been bringing you along for my journey. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the encouragement from you guys and for watching just through everything. This is real life. This is how it's going. I may not go in depth and share my innermost heart feelings, the things I go through, but I'm showing you life. And then when you have bad days, how it is. And then you know what? The next day is a new day. We start all over again. So it's what it is. It's life. So, all right, drinking coffee. Let's go over here. Make some cocoa wheats. I've made cocoa wheats since years. It's going to be yummy. Let's go. Okay, this breakfast is going to be simple. Read the back of the box. Cocoa wheats. Did anybody else grow up eating cocoa wheats? Now, I bought some, is it wheat farina? Which is cocoa wheats minus the cocoa, because I thought of this, but then I found this for $2, not expired till next year. I'm like, I gotta get some, so we'll see if my kids even like it. So I'm looking at it going, I remember my mom adding, I'm gonna do I think I'll do 4 servings. I won't make a ton, because I don't know if everybody can eat it, but I had to laugh. My mom used to add, like, what are they called, saccharin tablets? Does anybody else remember them? They were tiny little white pills. I don't even know what it was. Was it like fake sugar? I have no idea. I tried Googling it. It looked like it was like a fakey sugar substitute. But I had to laugh. I'm like, what was that? What was that mystery pill my mom put in my food? No, it was just like a little saccharin. I think it was just a sugar. So we just added that into our cocoa wheats. This adds sugar and salt. So I will just do a little tiny bit of salt, a little bit of sugar, because when we heat ours or eat it, we would put, we would do brown sugar, and then we put a little bit of milk if you wanted milk. That's how we made our cocoa wheats. So I don't know. It's gather your fragrance. We're making cocoa wheats today, so it's gonna be yummy. I'm gonna put it over here, boil it, get some salt and sugar. I need my salt and pepper containers to be clean, but my pepper was gone, but not my salt, and I was like, I'll just clean the top half. Well, I'm like, just put it in a container. So I'm gonna wash those. They're pretty filthy. Put them through the dishwasher. This will cook up. We'll have this. I'm gonna get my mac and cheese done so I can have that with the hot dogs. Are all ready, because we'll have breakfast, do a little bit of chores, and then I'm gonna be busy doing work with the kids and school. I don't wanna stop and make lunch, so let's make lunch at the same time. Okay, cocoa wheats all done. Smoke, look at this. Anybody else? Cocoa wheats? Is it just me? I know people like cocoa wheats. I'm gonna have a little bit. I'm not starving because I ate like before I went to bed, and I don't usually eat like that before I go to bed. So this is how we would have ours. And we would have brown sugar on top. And then just a little bit of milk. I didn't really like milk anyways as a kid. Like, I would just put a little bit just to make it creamy. But look at that, cocoa wheats. It's gonna be so hot. Is it like I remember? Just like I remember. Cocoa wheats. Now I think that wheat farina, which is this white without the cocoa, is the same thing. So delicious. We're gonna have this for breakfast. Make my sauce for my mac and cheese. My kids that can't do dairy can do this. I bought this for like what, a couple bucks at Sam's Club. I wish I would have got more, but they do have it on Amazon. I think it's a pound for like $10. So I will get more of this for sure. So I'm just gonna make this over here according to the back of the package. We have breakfast. I'm doing all this. This is gonna be our hot dogs for lunch. I'm just gonna set this here, and I'm gonna heat that up when it gets closer. The mac and cheese looks like boxed mac and cheese. Let me show you. It'll look, I think I added much milk. You're supposed to look at it just like mac and cheese. it'll kind of cook in that liquid there, but that's the greatest stuff ever. My kids can eat it. So breakfast and lunch is done for Friday. I can focus on school and everything else. I'm gonna continue eating my cocoa wheats. Gonna have an amazing day.
We didn't even use half the whole trash.
No,
it's the best.
keep 'em.
Oh, trash.
Here, give it.
What if I fill it in there?
We're moving.
Yeah, Brooklyn.
This is so good.
No, Brooklyn.
You know, I'm gonna just throw the unopened packet right here.
All right, it is now Saturday morning. I told you I was gonna film my Gather Your Fragment probably through the whole weekend. Yesterday was a tiring day for me, a tiring start. It did good. I did great. I mean, I got what I need to get done that day, which was a lot of stuff. We had to, you know, deep clean the house, like wipe the, you know, the baseboards and clean the fingerprints off the walls and all that. Get the house ready for at all times to vacate when my realtor lets me know, hey, I'm gonna have someone come through your house. So that was yesterday, and it was good. It was a good day. We got that done, and then I had to run Jaden to our eye appointment, had to meet a couple people for some things that we were getting rid of, and then I also had to clean my car. It was rain. It was stopped raining in our town, which is a shock because it always rains here. And I thought, well, when we go into the main town, it won't be raining. Well, it was raining in the main town, and I was like, and I was like, Lord, I just need the car wash open, because sometimes they close it, obviously, if it's raining, because who's gonna wash their car in the rain? I will. So I pulled by and I was like, yes, they're open. There was nobody there, but I'm gonna do it. So went in, and the kid that was working there was just sitting there, you know, on his phone, and I'm like, yeah, I'm here to wash my car. So got my car clean on the outside. I stood outside. Thankfully, they have a cover over top of the vacuum place. Not completely, but you could do the front in the front seat without getting wet. The second door was a little drip and rain, but that's okay. It was so dirty. There was so much sawdust in there, so much dirt. We just put a lot of stuff in there. So it was good to get it vacuumed out, got it cleaned, and then brought it home. And then I just put it, it was raining here a little bit, so I put my floor mats outside and just let them get in the rain. And then I was able to clean the inside, so I wiped everything down real good. And I was like, okay, the car is clean. I feel good. So like did that, and like we had to do a couple projects around. There's things to do. There's a lot to do to get your house ready to sell. And so I'm like, and it got put on the market yesterday. So I'm just like, okay, we just got to get these things done. So I feel much better. I feel great because I got it done. But now I feel like the chaos is going to begin. And so what I need to do is be prepared at all times, which is, you know, I have a lot of kids, and I've talked to other people that sold their house. They're like, oh, we let 3 people come through and then we're like, sell it, because I'm not doing this anymore. So I told the kids, I said, in reality, like hopefully if all goes well, it should sell within, you know, a couple weeks. That's how the housing market is here. Hopefully we'll see how it all transpires. We trust God and know it's all going to work out. Perfect timing for our family. But I'm assuming that's how it's going to go. So I'm thinking, I had my list yesterday. I got rid of a lot of it. There was a few things to take care of today. And then I thought, you know what? I need to get up every single morning early. It's 6:45, and make sure I make my meals for the day and make sure they're done. So I am going to get up early and make my meals. Why? Because I have to leave at any moment's notice for someone to come through my house. They're not going to care that my kids are starving. They're not going to work through that. So I'm going to make sure that I do that. And then I was going to just film today and be done, and then film tomorrow. It's Sunday, but I'm like, you know what? Let me just get all my food done for the weekend. I'm going to make it all today. I went in my refrigerator, gathered up stuff from my freezer, and I'm like, okay, I've got some stuff to make here. I've got some good stuff to make here. Don't judge me on my dinner last night. I was out, and it was like 5:10, and I just called Brooklyn. I said, Brooklyn, I said, why don't you just throw in the chicken from the freezer? And she's like, okay, cool. And I said, well, look and see if we have like tater tots or something, or I don't know. We just made mac and cheese for lunch, so I didn't want to make mac and cheese again. And I was like, there's not a whole lot. I'm like, well, I could do some veggies. Like I could do veggies. And then she's like, Mom, you got those good pretzels in the freezer. And I'm like, is that bad to serve your kids fried chicken tenders and soft pretzels? No judgment. No judgment. So I had to laugh because the plate of food, it's good. No judgment. It's whatever you're going to do. We did have some veggies. Kids did eat those during the day, but you had your chicken tenders, you had your pretzels, and then you had Chick-fil-A sauce, and you had melted cheese. They've all looked the same. I was like, which one is the cheese and which one is the Chick-fil-A sauce? It's okay. You know what? Kids were happy. They were loving it. Who cares? Who cares? So today I'm like, I'm going to make some better meals. meals because I feel like yesterday I just couldn't do it. I was tired. I'm tired. I am tired, and I admit I am tired. And that is okay. I'm like, chicken nuggets. That's why I bought those. That's why I spent the money on them, because for days like yesterday, otherwise we were going to go out to eat. That's what people do. So we didn't have to go out to eat. We just ate it at home. It's good. So today is going to be some food. So I'm thinking for our breakfast, I'm not going to make the breakfast right now. It's just going to be cocoa wheats, which we did yesterday. All the kids ate it, but Maddie did not like the texture. She's like, it's okay. She just didn't like the texture of it, and that's good. But everybody else, Jensen's, he likes grits, so he's like, tastes like chocolate grits. I'm like, that's exactly it. And so they all ate it. The older ones were like, oh, it reminds me of my childhood. I'm like, I know, it's like my childhood. So I'm gonna make more of that today. I probably won't show that because I'll make that, and they get up this morning. Maybe I will, we'll see. And then for lunch, I'm looking in there. We only have like a couple pieces of chicken and we have salami, but I have a lot of ham. So I remembered I bought slider buns. So I'm gonna make some sliders. I also looked in my freezer and found Italian dry salami. So I'm gonna put ham, salami, and we've got provolone cheese. And we're gonna make sliders for lunch today. I've got this cantaloupe here I bought. I'm gonna cut that up to eat that. That will take care of that lunch. And then dinner, I looked in my pantry and I've got these. The chipotle chicken burrito bowls, however you want to say it. So I thought, why don't I make these for dinner tonight? And I can put them in little glass dishes because, again, I can't do a ton in my refrigerator, but this can be something we can grab and just heat up in the microwave. So I'm gonna make these. It looks like it's obviously comes with the rice. I have shredded chicken right here. I was gonna do chicken chunks, but I've got a ton of the shredded chicken. So let's do shredded chicken, and then I've got beans and I've got lettuce. And I know I have, you know what, I can make my own little, what's this stuff called? I'm tired. The, you know what I'm talking about? The pico de gallo. Basically tomatoes and onions chopped up with some lime juice, which, I got fake lime juice, I use that. So we can do that, or I have salsa actually, I just have salsa. So that will be a good dinner tonight. So then tomorrow, I was like, what am I gonna do tomorrow for after church? I'm gonna do, we've like those, hold on, let me get it. This stuff is really good. We get this on Amazon, nasi goreng. I'm sure you can make it, but it's like, I think I get 6 packs for like $10 or something like that. It's good. I don't usually buy packaged stuff ever. No, I don't. You know what I mean? For spices and things like this. But this, I wouldn't even know how to replicate it. So this is good with rice, which I have cooking, and I've got some sausage I'm gonna cut up and some mixed vegetables, and I'll fry some eggs. This I can make, put in the refrigerator. That's done for Sunday, so if at any time I have to be gone, this will get eaten. So I'm thinking that's it. I don't have all my kids tomorrow, just the younger ones, and the older ones are going to go out with friends. So I'm thinking, you know what, let's just keep it like that. So that's simple. I also have to do something with this coleslaw. So I looked in my refrigerator and I have my vegan wonton wraps still for $1. So I'm going to do some mini wontons, but I'm not going to put meat in it. So is that going to be okay? I'll literally just take this, fry it up, and put some soy sauce in there, a little bit of oil, and see if I can make mini ones. I don't like doing these tiny ones. Why did I buy the tiny ones? I don't like the tiny ones, but I'll do the tiny ones. So make some of these, and then I'll stick them in the air fryer. I think in the air fryer, and then maybe we can have those today. Also, I have a little bit of mushrooms here that I got when we made breakfast and stuff this weekend. I don't want to throw them away because mushrooms are gold, you know, so I'm thinking to take these and just put them in a bag and put them in my freezer. I don't want to have too much fragments in my freezer, but eventually I'll make more Korean mushroom soup. So I'm thinking to do that. I have to throw away. I bought these peppers. They're yucky. I didn't even use them, but I think I got those at the discount store. I have one I saved, put that in the refrigerator. That I'm gonna have to pitch. That's it. Is that good? Like good food, right? And then that's it for the weekend. We've got ice cream we're munching on. I pulled up the whoopie pies. I had a lot of those frozen. So we pulled up the cookies, those got eaten, but the whoopie pies have been hidden. So I pulled that out, put one in the refrigerator. I'm like, here kids, eat this. You know, eat it. And then we've got the ice cream, and then there's popsicles. There's food to be had. There's food to be eaten. So I'm just gonna finish with that today to close my Gather Your Fragment, because I do want a day off. Sunday will be my day off. That'll be nice. I mean, do I ever get a day off? Am I really gonna have a day off? No, I'm not gonna have a day off. When I get to my new house, I'm gonna sit and do nothing. I'm gonna take, because do I tell you everything? No, I can't tell you everything. I don't know. Well, I gotta wait. When I get to my new house, I'm gonna sit in my avocado in the sunshine. I'm just gonna put the camera and say, I'm taking the day off. But I'll just film what I'm doing. It's just sitting and relaxing. That'll get eventually. That's not for a few months, but I'm gonna like look at that end goal and go, I'm gonna get to the avocado floaty. So I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get to the happy place. It's gonna be in my backyard. I love Lake Jocassee. That's a beautiful happy place, but I feel like my happy place is gonna be my backyard. So it dreams, people, dreams and excitement. So I'm gonna get there. But for now, there's none of that. It's just go, go, go and get things done. We have things to do at the shop this weekend, more tearing down, more cleaning up, people coming to get things. So it's just, I'm busy that way. I'm not filming a lot of that because people are coming picking stuff up and I'm like, I want to clean and get done. I don't really want to film too much. Thank goodness for Maddie last week doing all those videos. I was like, thank you, Maddie, because otherwise I would not be having any videos. So, all right, I'm gonna stop talking. Let's start making food. Rice is cooking over here. How about I assemble the, what should we do first? Let's do the sliders and just put them, I have no space in my refrigerator. Okay, I'm thinking, I have a big pan. Why, Amy? Why? You know what? Actually, first, I'm sorry. I gotta do something else. I gotta clean my oven out. I did clean it yesterday, did the self clean. I need to scrub it real quick with the metal scrubber. Let me get that done, and then I'll turn the camera back on. You don't scrub the oven, scrub it off, and then I'll be able to cook my sliders in there. All right, it's gonna be a great day. Amazing. So busy. Take a breath, breathe, and just keep on going. Keep going. All right, let's go. Okay, I had to go get this big pan. I had one of these foil pans in the pantry for, I don't know, the last year or so. And I'm like, okay, I'll use it for something. Well, today's the day to use it. I just thought in my head, is it gonna fit in this refrigerator? So I had to sample and make sure that it's gonna fit in the refrigerator, and it did. So I will put this in there. We'll have this for lunch. We will not keep these. These will get eaten up today. I'll kind of leave them out and then munch on them, which will be a good thing. And then if we have to take them, because we have to go, you know, because they have a showing, then we can just grab them up and take them with us, you know, eat in the car. It works. And so then that's good. So I'm using up all the lunch meat. The buns almost fit in the pan, so I'm gonna make them work here. And so the ham, I got the ham there. I wasn't sure how it was gonna all fit, so if I had enough, so that's why I kind of set it on here, like just to set them on each bun to make sure there was enough. And then I was like, oh, there's enough. And then I realized I have a few pieces of chicken, so I'll make a few chicken sliders. And then the salami, it was just in the freezer. So you know what? We're just gonna fill these full, and that's what I did. I put extra on there. It's good. We'll have a lot of extra in the provolone. I could have took this cheese and chopped it with a knife, but I was not feeling like getting to making an extra step, so it probably made it 10 times harder just by folding it and doing what I did. But it's okay. It's all gonna melt and all taste the same. So got them made and assembled, so that's good. Got my sliders. Sliders are one of those things you can just put whatever on them and they taste delicious. So this will be good. And then I just took a stick of butter, melted it, and then I just poured it on top. I usually do it at the end. I'm just gonna do it now so I don't have to. Sprinkle some everything bagel seasoning on top, and then boom, call it done. These will go in the refrigerator, and then when we go to eat them or have them at lunch, I'll just take them out, put them in the oven for a little bit. That won't be that hard to do. So perfect. All right, moving on to my little chicken burrito bowls. These are a pack of bowls, which is real simple. I mean, you can make them yourself too, but sometimes it's like nice to get the flavoring that they have. And it was, where they had $1, they were like $1. I mean, come on, it's $1. And I got my chicken was so cheap because I got it for what? It was 99 cents for the whole 5 pounds. I don't even know, it was ridiculous. I got. So what I'm gonna do is put the chicken on the stove, let that heat up because it's frozen solid. And then I can separate it and add the seasoning to it. And then in this little pan here, I'm making the cilantro lime rice. It's easy. We'll put it together and we'll make it in little bowls. It'll be delicious. Okay, working on getting things done. Let me see here. The rice, the chicken's still frozen solid, so we'll let that be frozen solid. What if I bring you like this? Okay, how about right there? And I will cut up this cantaloupe. I like cantaloupe. Does anybody else like cantaloupe? Not everybody does. I think when, let me skip. I need a skipper. Greg's family, they didn't eat this all the time, so he didn't really have it growing up very much. But I always had it growing up. I don't know why. You know, just different people have different things. So it was something that he wasn't used to having. He still doesn't like it, but the kids, they're like, I like cantaloupe. And then the honey rock or honeydew or muskmelon, they call it a bunch of different names. The green one, that was another one we always had growing up. I don't know if it was the country thing or what. Perfect. This is kind of real soft, so this looks good. I'm excited to be getting fresh fruit again, you know, because it's going to be all the time for strawberries and watermelon, all those delicious things. So it will be delicious. But for now we have this. I still have some applesauce to use up. I gotta use that. Remember I made the rest of the apples up, so I guess I have to focus on that, eating that with like dinners and stuff. So just so we use it up. I'm not really gonna deplete my freezer because I think that it's fine to have it full, but I do want to use up the little fragmented piece stuff like the applesauce. So I will get that. We'll focus on pulling those out and eat those up. And that will be good. And then I realized, I don't even know if I showed you guys the wall all done outside, did I? I was thinking about that. I'm like, we're so busy. I was so tired. And then life just keeps going. It literally just keeps going. There is no stopping on any of this. And I'm like, did I even show you what the house looks like in the front? I don't think I did. So I'll have to bring that to you maybe next week. I'll go out there and do that. I'm sorry. Life, it's like not, you know, we're just moving. We're moving. It's not a slow pace. It's like quick. Quick and get it done. That's how it's going right now. And that is quite all right. I just had my air on and I just opened the door instead so it can, it's cooler outside than it is in my house. I'm like, let me open the door to let it be nice and cool in here. So this is gonna be a delicious little grab some fruit kind of snack. My rice is cooking. Hopefully that chicken will be done. It's gonna be real easy. Yeah, they're afraid it's not gonna be super, lots of food this week. Sorry, last week was a ton of food. I'm just gonna have to do things different, right? Isn't that what life is about? Otherwise, it could be the same, but that's not my life. And I'm sure it's not anyone else's life either, because life changes. You have different things going on. You have different seasons going on. So it's going to be natural to have things change. And it's going to look different. That's a known fact. Okay, cool. We got that. I got to clean this cover out one day. It's one of those things that everything gets shoved in. And I haven't picked up. And I know someone's going to come through my house and look in this cupboard and, you know, there's stuff everywhere. Make the note to clean that out today. Put this in the refrigerator. Let's see if our stuff is done. Okay, cleaned up my plastic cover while I was sitting there. That's a good thing, so I can mark that off my list. See? You can always do something in between other things. So I'm gonna put together these bowls. I've got chicken here, shredded, and then I've got the rice right here. And then I've got these things. Remember I bought these? The Taco Fiesta. I feel like the kids eat these. So I'm gonna put those in here. How am I gonna do this? I'm debating to do that. I'm gonna keep the lettuce out. I've got a little bit of queso cheese, so I'm thinking, maybe I'll do the rice, the chicken, and put the beans on the outside. Rice, chicken, and beans, and put the cheese on the outside. Let me see what it looks like in the bowl. We're just gonna assemble them in these. These are gonna be great. Oops, there's two. I just need 4 or 5. Do I need 8 tonight? I need 7. I need 8. I do need 8. I've got another child here tonight, so I'm gonna do 8 of these, put these together, and then we'll have food easy tonight. Okay, doing good. So I'm gonna make my next dish, and this is gonna be the nasi goreng for Sunday. I'm gonna put it together, put it in a bowl, put it in the refrigerator. We'll eat this Sunday, and then whatever, if I need to make food Sunday, maybe it'll be more chicken. Maybe it'll be mac and cheese. Maybe it'll be ramen. I don't know. We're just gonna try to gather. I just don't think I'm gonna have it because my older kids are gone. So it's just gathering those fragments and using them up, and I don't want to waste anything, and I'm limited on space. This is hard, but I can do this. Just each day, gotta do it. So let me chop up my smoked sausage here. I got turkey smoked sausage. Put it in a pan over here. I'm gonna fry it. Throw some mixed vegetables in there and let it cook. And then I'll put the nasi goreng in there. Ooh, gotta do eggs. Do I do some eggs? I might skip the eggs just because, well, let me skip the eggs. We'll skip the eggs, just we'll do the sausage and the veggies and the mix and the rice. That's okay. You can add eggs. I'm just thinking I have only a little bit in there for breakfast one, and I save that. So let's chop this up. All right, so this is pretty much, oops, I just dropped everything. All I'm gonna do is cut this. This is a little mix. It's really good. The first time I got it, it wasn't super spicy. Second time I got it, it was super spicy, and I was like, ugh. So I'm hoping it's be not spicy. It's really delicious, just like a thick paste. Almost like tomato paste. So put that in there. Make sure you get all of it. You don't want to waste any of it. And then I'm going to put my rice in there. I'm just going to mix it up. It's real simple. I know it's a simple, easy thing, but it's really, really good. Okay, perfect. And here's there's my rice all done. So I'm going to, let's get our awesome, whatever this is. I probably know by now, but I don't know because my videos didn't post when I asked what that was last time. So I'm going to put this in here. Mix a little bit at a time. It's probably better to use this one. Okay, let's make this real quick. I'm gonna do my best. Soy sauce, put some garlic in there. See what that does. Let me pick up my mess, and we're doing good. Like, my refrigerator is looking pretty good. I just gotta wash dishes, put in dishwasher thing, and be put away. So that is done. I was gonna, like, it's all bigger cabbage, and I'm like, am I gonna try to stuff these? So then I thought, you know what? Why don't I just do like the little wonton chips in the oven? Smarter. And then you can just scoop it out. If you want to scoop it, you can. If you don't, no big deal. That will save me. It'll just be crispy. I'm trying to open them here with a knife. It'll be crispy. And I'll just scoop them in. I think it's gonna work out really good. So I'm gonna put them on a cookie sheet, and then I'm gonna rub them with sesame seed oil, and then bake them in the oven. Is that weird to put sesame seed oil and everything back on top of that? I don't know. Doing something different, that's all. Okay, perfect. Let me put my stuff away. I'll get my stuff out. I didn't use all this up, and that's okay. It was that cheap, so don't worry. Clean up and then put those in a bowl. We're gonna be done. Okay, so I am done. This is the egg roll bowl right here. Look at that. And the chips will come out of the oven in a few minutes. My refrigerator is nice. Look at that, just enough for the weekend. So we've got lunch right there, or lunch right here, the sliders. This is dinner tonight. And down there is dinner tomorrow. Got some fruit, got some lettuce. It's good. We'll make cocoa wheats for breakfast, and then I'm gonna be eating applesauce up. We got cottage cheese to eat up. It's great. What a good gather your fragment on a Friday and Saturday. But using that stuff up, and then I'm gonna be done. So let me show you. I'll put a clip of the chips here. Okay, this one I didn't look at. Perfect. I had them a little high. 350 is what you want to put them at. Right here, delicious. They'll be great scooping. And then I'm going to close today's video because I have things to do. We got lots to do to get things done for our home. So you have a fantastic rest of your day. If you want to come tomorrow for reading the Bible, reading the book of Psalm, then come tomorrow. And if not, we'll see you guys again on Monday with another video. All right, see you Monday. Bye.